Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. As we all witnessed in tonight's game, the Lakers did not do so well when it comes to this loss against the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, it was an obvious, but it would have been a much better result of the end of the game when it's all said and done. We all witnessed the debut of Andre Drummond in the first quarter. We witnessed some, his abilities out there. And, so far when it came to the first quarter, the Lakers were just playing very well. We have to give a lot of credit to Kyle Kuzma and Markieff Morris for stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers in that particular end in the first quarter. But it all went downhill in the second, third, and fourth quarter. And I just want to put this out there right now. Andre Drummond did suffer an injury. I believe it was like a toe injury. He left the game, I believe, I might be mistaken. I think it was the third quarter, I believe. So it was not a pretty ending for the Lakers when it comes to the debut of Andre Drummond. But knowing how toe injuries are, I mean, he could expect to be out, but it showed from certain reports that Andre Drummond tested negative in the X-rays, so he could potentially be back in the next couple of days. But still remains to be seen about that. And it's kind of. I'm trying to be positive, but at the same time, I'm like, the injuries has been stacking up when it comes to the Lakers these days, and it's just not looking good when it comes to the Lakers injury-wise. And hopefully things turn around. Hopefully, I mean, we still have a couple more weeks when it comes to Andre Drummond returning. No, not Andre Drummond. Anthony Davis returning and LeBron James potentially returning. I believe he stayed home and watched the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, so he was on the court to support the team that way. But he was supported at home. But it is what it is. But but overall, hopefully a speedy recovery for Andre Drummond. It kind of sucks when it comes to the Lakers, Laker fans, including myself. Excitement when it came to Andre Drummond, what he was going to bring to the table, and we saw a bit of a glimpse of it. I mean, he averaged 4 points and had, I believe, 2 rebounds and 1 block, and he was that guy that we needed when it's all said and done, to protect the rim and be the tough guy under the rim when it's all said and done. I mean, that's what we wanted, and we witnessed that in the first quarter. But it just wasn't a happy ending for Laker fans to see what Andre Drummond is all about. But hopefully he returns very soon. But we have to give some credit out there to the players who stepped up, for the Lakers tonight, and that was Kyle Kuzma, who I believe he had 16, maybe it was like 15 points out there tonight. Dennis Schroeder had 17 points, and I believe he had 8 assists. Who else? Markieff Morris, he had 15. So he was the driving force for the Lakers starting in the beginning of the first quarter. But Montrezl Harrell off the bench, he continues to dominate every single night, averaging around 20 points a game. He averaged 19, so great job out there on his end. But the Lakers tonight, they were just struggling when it came to shooting the threes out there. It's just not been the strong suit for the Lakers, and it's just the sad reality. I mean, we don't really have enough good shooters out there for the Lakers to win games like this, and it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. I mean, we just had to face the reality that the Lakers are going to be struggling some games here and there, but they are going to be facing the Kings on Friday, and I have a good feeling that the Lakers could win that particular game on Friday. So and hopefully maybe Andre Drummond will be, I don't know, ready to go when it comes to that particular game, but still remains to be seen about that. But we saw a bit of glimpse of some players stepping up, but it's just it is what it is, guys, and we should not dwell on it. I mean, Laker fans, I understand that this is not the type of situation that we want to be in when it comes to Andre Drummond getting injured after getting his debut with the Los Angeles Lakers, and there was just a lot of excitement for Andre Drummond to play for the Los Angeles Lakers, and once we witnessed it, we saw a bit of a glimpse of his greatness, but it ended up not ending the way that we wanted it to be, and injuries happens when it comes to certain players, and hopefully with this toe injury, it's not anything too serious, and we can just see possibly Andre Drummond potentially return very soon. And I basically said what I had to say, guys. I mean, the Milwaukee Bucks were the much better team in tonight's game. They have the shooters. They had, players like Drew Holiday, and it's just their shooting tonight was much better results when it comes to facing the Lakers tonight. And it is what it is. It is what it is, and hopefully the Lakers bounce back. Hopefully these next couple of games, and hopefully a speedy recovery for Andre Drummond, and hopefully just things just turn around for the Lakers moving forward. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel. I mean, I wish this was a much better exciting, much better results when it comes to the Lakers situation that they're in, but this is what happens when when injuries do happen, and hopefully just speedy recoveries for all of our Lakers out there. And I'm just disappointed. I'm sad. I mean, I would rather just seen a better performance from the Lakers if we had Andre Drummond performed it the way he did. I mean, because when it comes to the fourth quarter, we would have seen a much different scenario when it comes to the Lakers, potentially getting a lead somehow. But unfortunately, he did get injured, and hopefully speedy recovery for Andre Drummond. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll be much better exciting, and showing more excitement in these videos. But it's just it's just sad. It's just sad. I mean, all this raving and excitement for Andre Drummond to debut with the Lakers. We saw a bit of a glimpse in the first quarter, but it's just didn't end up the way we wanted it to be. And hopefully just things turn out better for the Lakers moving forward, and a speedy recovery for Andre Drummond, and hopefully Anthony Davis returns 100%, and LeBron James as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like all my social media sites: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video, so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.